vehicle's got front parking sensors as well. Hi there guys, I'm Damon and welcome to the Kia Niro test drive. This is the new model, the model that was released in Q3 of 2022. The Niro plug-in hybrid level 4 is the one I'm currently driving. So it comes with all the goodies and all the features, which will be listed for you at the end of this video actually. So far the car feels pretty good. You might have heard a little bit of beeping there, and that was the lane departure warning. There's nothing wrong with my driving. Yeah, so I've got to be honest with you, I've driven it a few times, and the car feels quite planted on the road, which is something that I appreciate, particularly in the wet. You know, I've got a family, and I want to make sure they're in the safest car possible when they're driving, and yeah, I've got to say it performs excellent. There is a number of safety features on the car. You've got the forward collision avoidance assist, which is for pedestrians and cyclists, and also will stop you going at the back of somebody if for some reason you weren't paying attention. So we had to do this on a training course, and effectively they had a blow-up car in front of us, and what we had to do was drive towards it below 20 miles an hour, and yeah, basically just drive into the back of this blow-up car, which I can assure you it sounds easy, but it's not, because your natural instinct is to put your foot on the anchors. However, we did it, and yeah, you know, it's excellent. So if for some reason you were distracted, you know, of course we should all be driving with due care and attention, but if you were distracted, it does happen, and you were going at a low speed, it would stop you going into a pedestrian, cyclist, or the back of someone's car. I've got to say, you know, it drives excellent. You know, the steering is very it's responsive. You can feel it, and as I say, I like to feel planted on the road. I don't like the car to feel too light, which this gives you a happy medium actually. I've got to recommend a test drive in this car if you're considering buying one, because nothing is like the test drive. You can read all the reviews and online, however, the reality is proof is in the pudding. This model has an adaptive cruise control as well, which I've just activated. If I'm going 45 miles an hour current, if we put it up to 60, so I've set my speed at 60. However, this has a range setting option on the vehicle as well, on the cruise control, which effectively you can set it at 1 bar, 2 bar, or 3 bar, or 4 bar. 4 bar being the furthest distance, 1 bar being what I would class as tailgating someone and asking for trouble. So if you keep it on the 4 bar, for example, the cars are going at 51 miles an hour in front, cruise control set at 60, the car's just doing 50 miles an hour now, and keeping that distance. There is also a feature called the lane keep assist, which effectively picks up the white lines and the edge of the road, and it assists you in keeping the car as central as possible. does come equipped with automatic lights and wipers and automatic full beam. The full beam, effectively you do have to activate it every time you get into the car, simply by pushing the full beam stalk forward. But this is obviously for nighttime driving. If you drive out onto a dark country road, like for example the road I'm on now, there's no street lighting, so at night time it would be pitch black. The full beam will come on automatically. However, if a car comes towards you on the other side of the road, it will pick up the lights, or if you come up behind a car, similar as well, it will do the same if you drive into anywhere where there's street lamps. So it's got a light sensor that picks up obviously light and turns the automatic full beam on and off for you, which is a great feature because it's a distraction. So you do have regenerative braking on this vehicle as well, which is set with the flappy paddles on the gears behind the steering wheel. And you can set it to, well, you can have it off, you can set it to level 1, level 2, level 3 and maximum. However, maximum you have to hold the shift paddle down to operate. So effectively what this does is when you throttle off the accelerator, you will feel the car, well, I guess the sensation will feel like you're braking. What this is doing is putting charge back into the battery and helping assist the battery, but it also helps with your braking distance because it's almost like the engine braking that you would have. Obviously with an electric vehicle you don't have an engine, so it replicates that probably on level 1. I would say it replicates what a normal engine feels like when it's decelerating, but as I say, the level 2 and 3 are a little bit more sharper. It's something you get used to, I guess, and depending on what type of driving you're doing. I probably wouldn't like the level 3, you know, if I'm driving on the motorway. However, in a town it would be great. This also saves your brake pads and this. The heated steering wheel option, I've got to say, in the morning is great. Along with, obviously you've got your heated seats as well. Ventilated seat, which you can use during the summer. It effectively feels like the air conditioning coming up through the seat and cools the undercarriage. So we're opening up now onto a bit of a main road, so give me a little bit of motorway driving, and it's responsive enough, gets you to where you need to be in a reasonable time. And so probably this is the point where I would stick the cruise control on with the lane keep assist. Obviously try to maximise your fuel efficiency. And that is such a weird sensation because the car is slowing itself down here. It's given a collision void warning. The car has literally stopped itself. I did not touch the brake pedal in that at all. That is a funny sensation. Right, and it's saying to me now, use accelerator, tap the accelerator, which I have. I've just tapped it and the car is driving away itself. So just to let you know, with the steering assist, so the lane keep assist, it loses the road around a 30-degree bend. So anything over 30 degrees, and the lane keep assist won't work. So don't try taking your hands off the steering wheel. This is a lovely drive, guys. Absolutely lovely. And obviously Kia coming with a 7-year warranty is what you want to be hearing. You know, battery technology is not new. It's been around, you know, 10, 11, 12 years maybe. But you know, the technology's come on massively. However, I do think we're going to see it plateau off now. You know, I don't think we're going to see a car with 1,000 miles range out there. You know, the battery would be massive. But you know, if a car can do 300 odd miles, that's pretty reasonable, I think. And with the charging times coming down, for example, on the Niro, you know, it will charge to 80% in around about 45 minutes on a fast charger, which we tend to get up and down the motorways. So by the time you've had a coffee, you know, a toilet break, you're ready to go again. Kia do an app as well, which is called Kia Charge. I would advise you to download this alongside My Kia and Kia Connect. At the end of the video, you're going to have a full list of the specifications for the Kia Niro self-charging hybrid and plug-in hybrid. I will cover the charging times and list that for you as well. We will also cover the dimensions of the vehicle and also the performance. And so you can enjoy the scenery of Wiltshire for the next couple of minutes, and we even take a little trip past Stonehenge as well. Like I say, it's one comfortable car. But in summary, I would say that the Kia Niro range is a very good competitor for the market. Obviously, the new technology in terms of plug-in hybrids and full electric tend to be a little bit more expensive. The self-charging hybrids are a little bit more reasonable, but obviously it does depend on you know, the mileage you're covering and so on, and in terms of what you will see back in terms of fuel economy. The car, for one thing, definitely feels solid, and that, as I say, is extremely important. It's very comfortable. There's lots of features on the vehicle, and I do like the fact that Kia don't make it complicated. And by this I mean they only offer certain levels of specification. So if you want satellite navigation, you have to buy the model that it comes on. As you can see, just coming up on the right hand side, here is Stonehenge. I would advise you to go down to your local dealer and as I say, test drive the vehicle and see how it fits in with your life. And yeah, I'd like to thank you very much indeed for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I'd say I do enjoy making these videos and passing this information on. As I say, I have over 17 years experience in the motor trade. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching, guys. Take care.